My arcade going. It's a computer. So, I'm waiting on some people to get here. An audience to build. Anyways, good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for watching. And I wanted to tell you guys what happened. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I just kept tossing and turning. And I couldn't sleep. I think the reason is I love doing shit the old school way, man. I hear about Vicente Fernandez. I hear about George Strait. All these dudes doing deals with a handshake and their word. And I love doing business like that. Yo soy hombre de palabra, hombre. If I give you my hand and I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Yo soy hombre de palabra. And I love doing business like that because I love the fact that in Texas, a handshake and your word of mouth is actually a contract. It's a law. And I love that because Texas likes to keep things like old school, like the old cowboy way and stuff, you know, right? And I like to do business like that. That's awesome. Se me para el pinche chile just doing business like that. It's like, you know, cosa de honor, güey. Cosa de huevos, you know? EJ Jose knows what I'm talking about. Aaron, you know, I love doing business like that. That's business the old school way. And unfortunately, it has burned me in the past. It has burned me in the past, and I've gotten screwed over plenty of times porque hay unos hombres que no son hombres. You know what I'm saying? Hay unos hombres que there's some men that weren't taught how to be men. And I'm glad that I was taught how to be a man. When I was raised the right way, gracias a mi jefita. Thanks, mama. And my stepdad and my dad, they've all taught me how to be a man de palabra. So, that being said, this is why I have a lot of people asking me, hey, Raymond, when are you coming to California, bro? When are you coming to California? This is why I can't confirm anything with my friends in California before I make sure I'm dealing with a good promoter that knows what he's doing, or else the gigs just end up getting canceled. The guy stops answering his phone calls and stuff. And I got a great story about this one time that I got screwed out of a great deal by a promoter in Arizona. Oh, it's a great story. But this is what happened. I had a show scheduled in Abilene, Texas. And this was gonna be my first time in Abilene, Texas. So I was super excited about it. I have a lot of fans out there. And the promoter just stopped answering my phone calls, so the gig is not gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry. We can't get a hold of the guy. We can't get a hold of the venue that he wants, and it seems like these guys just want me to push their venue on my page. They want me to advertise for their page that I'm gonna be there, and then they get the advertising that they want. And they back off. So, it happens. It happens. Believe me, I've been doing this a lot longer than you guys think. A lot longer. You guys think that I just barely started doing comedy because of the Cowboys videos. No, I've been doing comedy since I was 15. Hitting the road. Being screwed over by shady promoters. Being told hey, it's for exposure. The gig is for exposure. Well, I'm a businessman now, okay? So I assure you guys, in California, Arizona, we're working right now with getting sturdy, solid promoters, and right now we're accomplishing that right now. But we can't solidify anything until it's set in stone, until we get these guys' word that they're gonna pay when I get there. Porque let me tell you the story. I was doing a comedy festival. Oh man. I was doing a comedy festival, and in Ventura, California, right by the coast. Oh man, it's awesome. I was doing a comedy festival in Ventura, California, and Sirius Radio was there. recording the comedy festival. And I go up, and I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but I crushed it. Me cates por donde quiera. I crush it, and the owner of the club and the guy that's running the comedy festival invites me back the next day to get recorded by Sirius Radio. Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity, guys. But I couldn't do it because I had a previous contract to be, and it's funny because I made a handshake deal with a guy in Yuma, Arizona, 6 hours away. I couldn't do the Sirius Radio gig because I had to do this gig, and it was for a benefit benefiting a little kid who was suffering from cancer. So I wasn't going to back out of it. I couldn't back out of something like that, you know. So I went to go do this gig 6 hours away in Yuma, Arizona, and this guy had a fight. This promoter had a fight with his staff. His staff quit on him. And I should have seen that as a sign. Because if somebody's doing a cancer benefit, usually they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. If they quit on you, chances are you're being an ojete some way or somehow. So I get there, I do the show, and it's at a hotel ballroom. So the promoter and I are staying at the same hotel. After the show, in the middle of the show, the dude, he tells me, hey, I'm gonna take care of you tomorrow morning over breakfast. I'm just gonna collect all the money and we're gonna take care of each other over breakfast. All right, está bueno, right, Bill? Mind you, I had skipped out on a huge opportunity to be at this gig. Well, I fall asleep. Me duermo con madre. I fall asleep and the guy's sleeping in the room right next door. In the middle of the night, dude. Oh, you're gonna want to hear how this ends. You're gonna want to hear how this ends. Just stick around. In the middle of the night, this dude took the money from the cancer benefit for this family y se lo robó. He took off in the middle of the night. He took off, and I wake up in the morning, I'm knocking on his bed, I'm like, este vato está bien dormido ya madre. This guy sleeps hard. I'm knocking on his door, hey, ¿qué onda? No one's answering. I finally find the maid. I'm like, hey, ma'am, el promoter está medio viejito, like, está viejón. I'm concerned he might have had un pinche doble. Dio el cuartazo in the middle of the night. A lo mejor está muerto, ahí está tieso en la mañana. So we opened the door. And the dude was gone. The dude had fucking took off like at 6 in the morning. Gone, son. Yo, hable. Hey, man, hey, calling him. Dude, he was ignoring my phone calls como joto. No, hombre, that drives me nuts, bro. When you ignore my phone calls, cállate el hocico, vato. Be a fucking man. Un pinche hombre. Dímelo, me chingué la feria y qué a la verga. Me vale verga. Be a fucking man if you're going to do that kind of shit. Pero no, el vato bien jotito. Side button. Well, this is what happens. I text him. I tell him, hey, just tell me that you're not going to answer me. Just tell me that you're not going to answer me and I'll stop calling you. I'll stop harassing you. The guy texts me, bro. I'm not going to answer. Ya no chingues. Well, I'm a man of my word. Ya no lo va a chingar. But I am a man of my word. I didn't say que yo lo iba a chingar. I didn't say anything about my fans or strangers. So here's what I did. Once I knew that he wasn't gonna pay me. Oh, bro. I told my fans about him. I put him on blast on my Facebook. And I told him exactly what he had done. And I said, here's his phone number. Send him all the penis pictures that you can. Que le caiga chorizo como si es de la factory de San Manuel, papá. And I took it a step further. I had thousands of fans at the time that started doing it. Boom, penis pictures, penis pics, pick, boop. It's like getting dick slapped all day. Not only that, I put his phone number on the gay section of Craigslist in New York City. And as you know, New York City has one of the highest populations of gays in the entire country. And I said that he was a strong, macho Latin man visiting New York for the weekend. And you know how gay guys, no, as soon as they find the forbidden fruit, the thing that they cannot have, especially a machismo man, they go crazy. And I put that he was feeling curious for the weekend. But before he could meet up with them, he needed to see a dick pic. So here's the number. Please text me what you're working with. No, hombre, bro. Le cayó chorizo pa' aventar pa' arriba. This guy was getting hit up, dick pics from gay men, to the point where he had to change his number, papa. Yeah, that's how you get them, baby. You get them to change their number, and everybody that knew their number and all that shit, bro, ya cállate el hocico. Puro fresh meat, grade A beef, puro Angus. Che negrote ahí colgando como burro en primavera, papá. So, I got back at that shady promoter the best way I know how, through viral pranking. Le cayeron vergas all day. So, anyways, I have some gigs in California coming up, Arizona, and I have all these gigs that I'm putting in paper right now. That way we don't get screwed over again. And we'll be hitting you guys up soon. After July 29th, we're going to start making our way towards Cali, towards Arizona, towards Colorado, towards Las Vegas, even Seattle, Washington, maybe, even Oregon. Where do you guys want to see me perform? I want you guys to comment where you want me to see me perform. And I assure you guys, my manager and my agency is looking at this and looking where to put me next. We've done Texas. We've dominated Texas. And Texas has been so good to us. But it's time to hit the rest of the country, baby. So where do you guys want? Connie Garcia says Houston. Houston, Texas is probably going to be the last stop. July 22nd. July 22nd is going to be the last tour and stop in Texas for a while and we're going to go to California. We're going to start dominating over there and slowly but surely start sweeping across the country. It's going to be awesome, guys. Let's see. Fresno, California. Oh, I'm working on something out there. San Diego. We're working on El Centro, California, as well as another gig in Yuma, Arizona to redeem myself for getting screwed over by that shady promoter. He looked like one of those shady, old wrestling promoters, you know? like those old NWA wrestling, back in the day. Yeah. We'll go ahead and take care of you after breakfast. Like the kid has... The fucking dude has sleep apnea while he's awake. Está soñando la madre. Denver, Colorado, Claudia Roque. Yes, ma'am. We're going to work on a gig out there in Denver, Colorado. Daniel Charles, a black person impersonation. Come on, baby. You know I can make a black man's voice, baby, all day. Huh? Brea or Irvine Improv in Southern California. Joe Gutierrez. Yes, sir. I'm working on that. We're working on that, man. We are so excited to head out to you guys. So let me know where you want me to perform, and I'm reading them. My agent's going to read them. My manager's going to read them, and we're going to start booking gigs out there. Time to get to work, baby. Time to laugh loud, live long. For more information, check out my website, RaymondIsFunny.com. I'm put out another live video later today, but I hope you enjoyed the story of that shady promoter. I hope you enjoyed the story about that shady promoter in Arizona, man. It's one of my favorite stories to tell about shit that happens in the comedy game. I tell all these guys, the young comedians, like how to deal with business. So it's a learning experience, guys. On the road, you got to know what you're doing. You got to be trucha, como dice mi jefe. You got to be trucha. You got to know these guys. You got to read them. And we'll see you guys out there, man. Puro pinche laughter till you feel good, man. Laugh loud, live long, guys. RaymondIsFunny.com. We got more information, man. I want to change people's lives, man. If you're feeling pain, if you're feeling unhealthy, I'm gonna do a live video later today, and hopefully I can change a lot of people's lives, man. Thank you guys, and remember, laughter is medicine for your soul. Laugh it up, baby. You don't get any cool points for holding it in. Ahí lo echamos.